you've been praying for a sign, haven't you? Asking the universe, asking God if this connection you have with this person is real, if it's as deep and significant as it feels in your soul. Well, this message finding you right now is no accident. What if this is the sign you've been waiting for? The silence you've been sitting with isn't a rejection. It's a moment of divine preparation. Many spiritual beliefs teach that the universe lines things up in perfect timing. This is a message of faith that the wait is almost over. They will contact you, and they will make the first move. Fast. Let's talk about that quiet ache of uncertainty you've been carrying around. You've been in a season of waiting, a season of longing that has really put your faith to the test. There's a specific person on your mind, and this connection just feels different. It's like a bond that hums on a soul level, a silent understanding that no amount of distance or silence can break. And you've questioned it, right? You've wondered, am I just making this all up? Am I projecting my hopes onto something that isn't there? The silence coming from their end can be deafening, pulling you down paths of doubt and fear. You've probably asked yourself, did they forget about me? Did I read everything wrong? Was it all just in my head? This message is meant to bring a little peace to those questions. Consider it a divine whisper to your soul, confirming that what you're feeling is real and spiritually important. That gap you feel this time apart isn't necessarily an ending. Many spiritual paths teach that these pauses are deliberately created to make way for a reunion that's stronger, more conscious, and more profound. It's a time for both of you to grow, so when you do come back together, the foundation is solid enough to handle the powerful energy of your connection. You're not imagining this bond. That feeling of knowing them the moment you met, that sense of having known them before, is often seen as a sign of a deep soul contract. The intense feelings, the way they pop into your head, even with no contact, are all clues that this is no ordinary thing. It's a spiritual tie that is being guided by a power far greater than we can understand. The pain of waiting and the agony of not knowing are part of a divine process. Some believe we must go through this kind of struggle to truly appreciate the blessing when it finally arrives. So let this be the moment you let go of the doubt. Breathe out the fear and breathe in the reassurance that you are not alone in this. Your prayers have been heard. The universe knows your heart's desire. This stillness isn't a sign of being forgotten. It's a sign that something incredible is being prepared just for you. Why the silence? The sacred space of waiting. Now, it's important to understand that this period of silence, this distance you feel, isn't some kind of cosmic punishment. It's not an oversight. In many spiritual frameworks, this is seen as a sacred space of waiting, a holy intermission where God is working behind the scenes. Think of it as a divine timing mechanism, making sure every piece is perfectly in place before the next chapter can start. It's like planting a seed. For a long time, nothing seems to be happening on the surface. It just looks like dirt. But underneath, a whole miracle is unfolding. Roots are growing, a foundation is being built, and that seed is gathering all the strength it needs to finally break through the ground and reach for the sun. This is a powerful metaphor for what's happening with you and this person. Just because you can't see the progress doesn't mean it isn't happening. This time apart is often viewed as a vital preparation phase for both of you. Maybe one or both of you needed to heal or grow emotionally. The intensity of your connection might have been too much for the old circumstances. The universe, in its wisdom, might have hit pause to let you both become the people you need to be to make this last a lifetime. It's a time to let go of old patterns, release past hurts, and shed the limiting beliefs that might have sabotaged the relationship down the line. This waiting is a crucible for personal growth. It's in this sacred silence that you are both being refined. It's a journey from codependency to wholeness, from looking for validation outside yourself to finding it deep within. Some believe that God separates you so you can learn to love yourselves completely. That way, when you reunite, you come together not as two halves, but as two whole people ready to build something real and lasting. This time also allows for any karmic baggage or unresolved issues to be cleared. It's a spiritual reset. The universe is carefully lining up events and preparing the way for your reunion. This kind of process can't be rushed. It runs on divine timing, a perfect schedule we just have to trust. So if they're quiet right now, try not to see it as a lack of interest. See it for what it could be: a sacred, active, and divinely guided period of preparation. The silence isn't empty, it's full of purpose, signs you are not imagining. During this sacred pause, you're not usually left without comfort. The divine often sends whispers, nudges, and signs to reassure you that you're on the right path and the connection is still alive. People call them synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that feel just a little too perfect to be random. Let's talk about the signs you might have been seeing. First, you might be hearing their name everywhere, on a TV show, on the radio, or just scrolling online. At first, you brush it off, but when it keeps happening, it starts to feel like a little wink from the universe, a reminder that you're thought of and the connection is still active. Another powerful sign can come in your dreams. Spiritual experts often consider dreams a bridge between our world and the spiritual realm. You might be having incredibly vivid and realistic dreams about this person, where it feels like you're actually together, talking, or just sharing space. Some spiritual beliefs see these not just as memories, but as potential spiritual meetups, where your spirits are connecting in preparation for a physical reunion. And then there's your intuition. That sudden, strong feeling that you should check your phone, or that feeling that a message is about to come through. You might even feel a sudden wave of their emotional energy, a moment of unexplained happiness or deep sense of their presence, even when they're far away. This could be your spirit picking up on theirs as their thoughts turn to you. You might also be seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 444. In numerology and other spiritual traditions, these are often interpreted as messages from angels or spirit guides, confirming you're aligned with your path and that a reunion could be close. Seeing 1111, in particular, is often thought to be a sign that your thoughts are manifesting into reality. Everywhere you go, things might start reminding you of them. You'll see someone who looks like them from a distance, or a car that looks just like theirs. You might smell a fragrance that you associate with them out of the blue, or a song with special meaning will start playing. These aren't just random triggers. Many believe these are emotional echoes, signs that their energy and thoughts are reaching out to you across the distance. These signs can be seen as the universe's way of saying, keep the faith. They are gentle reassurances that your prayers have been heard. You're not going crazy. You're not making it up. You are spiritually sensitive and picking up on the signals that confirm what your soul already knows. They are coming back, what God is doing for them. This is the part of the journey that requires real spiritual maturity to grasp. While you've been waiting, healing and growing. It's so important to believe that you're not the only one in this divine process. What if God has been working on them too? What if the silence has been for them just as much as it has been for you? Just as you've been wrestling with doubt and longing, they may have been going through their own quiet awakening. They might not even be consciously aware of it, but on a soul level, they are being prepared. This separation might have been necessary for them to get clear, to finally realize the true value of what they had with you. Sometimes, a person can't see a blessing clearly until they've felt the pain of its absence. Perhaps God is working in their life to heal old wounds that made them afraid of commitment or intimacy. Maybe obstacles are being removed from their path, other relationships, career distractions, or limiting beliefs that were keeping them from stepping fully into a healthy relationship with you. Think of it like clearing out a cluttered room before you can put beautiful new furniture inside. That could be what God has been doing in their life and in their heart. They have likely been feeling your absence more and more. While you see signs that remind you of them, they are probably experiencing similar things. Their thoughts are being pulled back to you over and over. They may be realizing that no other connection feels right, that there's a space in their life that only you can fill. This isn't a game. It's a divine stirring of their soul, an awakening to the truth of your connection. Faith tells us that God is giving them the courage they need to make the first move. If fear, pride, or uncertainty held them back, that is being stripped away. They are being filled with a divine confidence and a deep, undeniable feeling that they need to reach out. Their heart is being aligned with yours. The spiritual work being done is to ensure that when they do contact you, they're coming from a place of honesty, clarity, and a real desire for a committed future. So try to understand that this waiting period has been a gift to them as well. It has allowed them to become the person they need to be for you, just as it has for you. The divine plan is perfect, leaving no detail to chance. Their heart, their mind, and their spirit are being prepared for this reunion. The breakthrough is imminent. And now, we get to the heart of this message, the promise your spirit has been longing to hear. The waiting period is ending. The preparation is almost complete. And the breakthrough could be fast. The contact you've been praying for isn't just a distant hope. It's an approaching reality. Spiritual teachings often say that when divine timing lines up, things can happen with breathtaking speed. The shift might feel sudden, almost out of nowhere. After a long season of silence, the dam will break and communication will finally flow. They will make the first move. All the inner work God has been doing within them will lead to one single act of courage. They will reach out. This won't be a hesitant, half-hearted text. It will be a clear, decisive action. They will call, they will message, they will find a way. The communication will be full of the sincerity and clarity that was built during this time apart. There will likely be an admission, a recognition of the connection, and a desire to finally move forward. What might this look like? For some, it might be a simple message that says, "I've been thinking about you." For others, it could be a longer, more heartfelt explanation for their silence and a declaration of their feelings. Whatever form it takes, it will be unmistakable. It will be the breakthrough you have been praying for. You'll feel the energy shift. No more games, no more mixed signals. This is the moment you'll understand why the wait was so necessary. You'll see the growth in them, and you'll feel the growth in yourself. The reunion will be built on the solid foundation that was so carefully built during the silence. The reason it can happen fast is that the groundwork has already been laid. In the spiritual realm, the reunion has already taken place. The physical world is just catching up. The universe is aligning the final pieces, and the momentum is becoming unstoppable. It's like a powerful river that's been held back by a dam. When the dam is finally removed, the water rushes forward with incredible force. Prepare your heart. Don't be shocked when it happens. Instead, see it as the beautiful and destined culmination of a divine process. The wait is over. The silence will be broken. They will contact you, and it will be sooner than you think. Your preparation for reunion. As this divine event gets closer, your role isn't just to wait passively. It's to engage in active, joyful preparation. God is bringing this connection to you, and the invitation is to prepare your heart and your life to receive this blessing. It's time to align yourself with a high vibration energy of love, faith, and gratitude. First, focus on your own spiritual health. Deepen your relationship with God. Spend time in prayer, not prayers of desperate pleading, but prayers of gratitude. Thank God in advance for the blessing that you believe is on its way. This act of faith shifts your energy from lack to abundance, making you a magnet for the love you desire. Meditate and quiet your mind so you can better hear that still, small voice of guidance. Second, practice radical self-love. Treat yourself like the cherished child of God that you are. Fill your own cup until it's overflowing. When you are whole and happy on your own, you enter a relationship not out of need, but out of a desire to share your joy. That makes the foundation of the relationship so much stronger. Let go of any leftover insecurities about whether you're worthy. You are worthy of this great love. Third, prepare your space, both physically and emotionally. Clear out any clutter from your home that represents old, stagnant energy. Let go of mementos from past relationships that tie you to what was. Emotionally, practice forgiveness. Forgive them for the wait, and forgive yourself for any moment of doubt. Enter this new chapter with a clean slate. Finally, live in a state of joyful expectation. When you know a good friend is coming to visit, you don't just sit around and mope. You get ready. You get excited. Do the same for this reunion. Live your life to the fullest right now. Get lost in your hobbies. Spend time with friends. Chase your goals. This high vibrational energy is incredibly attractive and signals to the universe that you are ready. Trust the process. Let go of trying to control the how and when. That's God's part. Your part is to trust, prepare, and be ready to receive. This message was meant to find you today. If you feel it in your spirit, if it resonates with your soul and confirms what you've been feeling, go ahead and affirm it. Type "I believe" in the comments below to anchor this energy and declare your faith. By doing this, you are telling the universe that you are open and ready to receive. The journey of waiting has been long, and your faith has been tested. But through it all, you have been held, guided, and prepared. The love you feel is real. The connection feels divinely orchestrated for a reason. And the silence was a sacred gift of preparation for both of you. Hold on just a little while longer. Stay grounded in your faith and in the powerful truth that God's timing is always perfect. He is a God of restoration, and He is about to restore this connection to you in a way that is more beautiful and blessed than you could have ever imagined. The communication is coming. The first move will be made. The breakthrough you're praying for is closer than you think. Be ready. Your season of blessing is here. Amen.